अपना course. Get smart. Get ahead.
Now let us summarize what we have learned so far in Sanya Sutram. So totally we have learned 14 sutras. So let us quickly recapitulate what we have studied, because this is the backbone and the foundation. Without this, you will not be able to proceed further. So for the sake of repetition, I'll repeat it again. So halantyam. So what we saw, upadeshe antyam hal it syat. Upadeshe antyam hal it syat. So in an upadesha, the last hal is called it. That is the definition. Now you got two alphabets in between, two words in between. One is upadesham and one is it. Where did it come? Was it a bolt from the blue? So the explanation given in Laghu Siddhantha Kaumudi was Sutreshu adrishtam padam sutrantarad anuvartaniyam sarvatra. That which is not seen in the sutra, you have to bring it forward from the earlier sutra. So in the earlier sutra, if you look at it, which was very earlier to that, was Upadeshe Ach Anunasika It. There was a one sutra which tells Upadeshe Ach Anunasika It. So from there, Upadesha and It was brought forward. By bringing forward Upadesha and It, Hal Antyam makes a sense, which says in an Upadesha, the last Hal refers to consonant here. In an Upadesha, the last consonant is called an It. Then we wanted to know what is Upadesha. We did not go into the definitions, even though we had seen there in that slide where what is an Upadesha. For beginners, all that you need to understand, an Upadesha is nothing but the 14 sutras, Maheshwara Sutrani, which are 14. Ayuna, Rulaka, Yevum, Ayav, Chayavarata, Lana, Nyamanama, Jabanja, Gadadasha, Japagadasha, Kafa, Chatata, Chatatava, Kapaye, Shashasara, Hala. This is a typical example of an Upadesha. So that was the first understanding of the first sutra, which was a Sanya Sutram. Out of the 6 types of sutra, Sanya stands for definition. Then we went into the next sutra, which said Adarshanam Lopaha. Prasaktasya Adarshanam Lopaha, which is also a Sanya Sutram, which very clearly told you that which starts missing or disappearing is called Lopaha. Then we came to what is called as Tasya Lopaha. So then it's lopa. Now you get a confusion of who gets lopa or what gets disappeared. So again the Adhikara Sutram Halantyam. So Tasya Lopaha is coming as 3, 1, 3, 9 or 10 or something in that order. So here we mean Tasya means refers to Tasya Itasya Lopaha. So that Ita, which is Halantyam, becomes Lopa. Then you get a doubt if the nature of it is to become Lopa. Why did Panini at all increase the work of us to understand and study it? If the nature of it is Lopa, then why did Panini add A, I, U? No, he could have gone as A, I, U, R, L, K, M, like that he could have gone. Still he has not gone in because there is a purpose. The purpose of it is to create a group of consonant alphabets, which is called Adir Antyena Sahayita. Starting from the first alphabet till the end, you are going to create it. For that purpose, you have kept the it. So if I say Ach, means will all vowels or swaras. Similarly, Hal means all consonants. If I say Ak, A, I, U, R, L, K. So the purpose of having this it, even though it is supposed to be lopa, is for the creating group of pratyaharas. We saw around 42 pratyaharas. We gave a table also there. Then we went to something called Ukalo Ach Raswa Dirgha Plutaha. We talked about the 3 kalas of Ach. Ach again means all A, I, U, R, L, K, E, O, I, Ouch. Then we talked that that is our dimension number 1 is the column. Then we looked at dimension number 2 is your Uchchai Udataha, Niche Anudataha, Samahara Swaritaha. Uchchaihi, when you say A, it can have A, then you can have A, then you can have A, which is Swaritaha. So A has got the second dimension in addition to Kalam. Then you have got Nichehi, Uchchehi, Samahara. Then we went to Mukha Vachana, Nasiko, Vachano, Ananunasikaha. The same A, I can also pronounce it as A or A. So I can use my nasal also. So if I use my nasal, it becomes A. So finally you get 18 rupams for A, E, U, R. L does not have 18 because it has only 12. Because one of the Haswa Dirgha Plutaha is not available for that. Similarly, A, O, I, OW, A, O, I, OW also is 12. It does not show 18 because Hraswasya Abhavat, La is Dirghasya Abhavat. So La has got only 12 because it does not have Dirgha Kalam. A, O, I, OW is only 12 because it does not have Hraswa Kalam. So that is as far as Swaras is concerned. Then we came to a complicated concept of Sthanam and Prayatnam together. If both of two alphabets, or if you compare certain aspects of alphabets, that which is having the same Sthanam and same Prayatnam will be called as Savarnam. And within the Sthanam we saw things like Akuha Visarjaniyanam Kantaha, Lutulasanam Dantaha, Raturashanam Murdaha, Upu Padmaniyanam Oshtav. That is what we saw about Sthanam. So Akuha Visarjaniyanam means it is coming from Kanta or throat. Ichu Yashanam Talu, it is coming from the tongue. Riturashanam Murda, the upper part. I am repeating it for the purpose so that it gets internalized for you. Riturashanam Murdaha, Latulasanam Dantaha, it comes from Danta. Upu Padmaniyanam Oshtav, Nyamangananam Nasika, etc. We saw, that is as far as Sthanam is concerned. Then we saw about Prayatnam. We saw about Abhyantara Prayatnam and Bahya Prayatnam. So Abhyantara Prayatnam we saw 5. Bahya Prayatnam we saw 11. Sprashta, Ishad, Vivrata, Samvrata. Then we saw Alpa Prana, Mahaprana, Samvara, Nada, Gosha, Agosha, etc. So that is around 11. Then we came to another complicated sutra called Anudit Savarnasya Chapratyayaha. Even if you have not understood that sutra, there is no harm. All that it tells is when it is not in a pratyaya, An and Udit is Savarna, and there also we discuss An in this sutra alone refers to the later Na and not the first Na of A, E, U. So that also we discussed. Even if you don't understand that sutra for the time being, don't get upset. We will discuss it further. Then we discussed about Para Sannikarshaha Samhita. When two alphabets come together, it is called as Samhita. Then we talked about Samyoga. When two consonants come together, it is called Samyoga. And finally, we discussed about Sup is called Padam. Ting, Sup Antam and Ting Antam are called Padas. Sup Antams are those which are added to nouns like Rama plus Su becomes Ramaha. And Ting are those which are added with verbs. So Gacha plus Tip, thus Ji. Tip becomes Gachati. So this is all what you have understood as far as the Sanya Sutram is concerned. Maybe you will have to listen to it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times to memorize it, because this is the foundation. Once this foundation is strong, then only we can go to the next topic, which is the Sandhi Prakaranam. So would request again and again to listen it repeatedly, at least 2 to 3 times to internalize it.
Apna course. Get smart. Get ahead.